something very relaxing about this sound. And the smell. Just wonderful, wonderful salmon. And I'm letting the bottom skin get crispy. It's looking good. The smell just takes me to the fish market in Korea, which is where I would love to be all the time. I could just sit there and listen and watch. It's really nice. I've made this dish before. I got the same recipe. This is the the first repeat I've gotten, and it's good. And this was like life-changing salmon. So I'm excited to eat more of it. This is just flawless. This is like one of my favorite things ever. Again, it's so good. The mustard and the lemon combo is just incredible. I'm sure this would taste just as good with chicken or lamb or whatever, but the salmon is just fantastic. So I finished my wallet book, and I put the new one in. And now I get the joy of going through this book and seeing if I forgot anything, seeing what my thoughts were. And I'm going to do that here. And I'll talk about things. So the first thing is transactive memory. Different cultures think about time differently. They think about how they move through time. So I asked my friends this a few times. I forget where I heard this. But the question I asked, when you imagine moving through time or time passing, do you picture yourself on a road going down the road? Or do you imagine standing still and the road comes to you? I think is what I said. And different cultures believe things differently. Aymara, Native Americans, I think maybe, they don't think that you can see the future. They think the future's sort of behind you, and you can only see the past because that's what happened. So I drew a little picture. Close to their vision is the recent past. Very far away is the distant past. And the future is behind them. I forget where I saw or I heard this. Maybe it was Radio Lab. Maybe it was a TED Talk or something. But I thought that was interesting because as an American, I definitely picture I'm driving the car, I'm going down the road towards the future. And the future's at the horizon and I can't see it yet. But it's interesting that they see it differently. Then I wrote down some dreams. More dreams. I stopped writing down my dreams. I started just talking them into my phone, so I have voice recordings. Ideas for traveler. outervision.substack.com. I don't know if I ever went to that website, but I saw it hanging on a sign somewhere. Let's see what it is. Sci-fi for humanists. Read outside the algorithm. There's a no thanks button. It asks me to enter my email to subscribe. I'll just say no thanks. What is Outer Vision? A collection of short stories written to advance this aim of sci-fi without algorithms. That sounds neat. I will bookmark this. Goes under cool stuff. There we go. I can check that off. Okay. What else? I don't know what this means. I said, words and numbers and symbols will be permanently 2D. We can sculpt 3D words, but we still only read the face. The side that would look the side that would look the same in 2D. Right. I get what I'm saying. Like the letter B, it will always be 2D. You can make a 3D B that has depth, but you're only ever reading the 2D face of the word to understand what it is. I don't know what made me think that or why I wrote it down or where I heard it, but I like that thought. I guess it changes if it's like a bubble letter. It's a letter made out of cylinders instead of cubes. But the general shape will always just be 2D. What else? Dead Man's Wonderland, Persona 3 Reloaded. These are probably things Eric recommended to me that I should watch. This roach. This is a true size of the roach that I saw in the kitchen one day. It fell to the floor, like off the oven, and it made a loud thud. It was a chunky roach. This was in January at some point, I think. No, this was in the summer. July. More journal things. Very nice. Just write down a lot of good moments. This one is a reminder to make chili. I still haven't. Reminders, more reminders. There's a Fringe Festival that I missed. Funny quotes from my friends. I wrote down August 23rd. Andrew says Deadlock is better than Dota. And I will use that against them someday. Counted how many steps it takes to get from home to Acme with 2 different paths. One way was 710 steps, and the other way was 825 steps. So I always do the 710 step way now. I want to watch the movie DD. That's still on my list. Who hears the clicking sound when you say cookie? Most people do. But a lot of people also don't. It's almost tied. But those who do took the lead. I saw a bald eagle. Rum that Ryan recommended. Appleton Estate. Maybe, yeah, I think it's rum. Festiva L Plus car. It's a car that I like. It's a car I drew and put on the bathroom wall. Yu Yu Hakusho. I did watch that. Harry recommended that. I didn't finish it. I'm not going to, but I did give it a try. It was neat. I can't watch too many shows. Unique synchronicities. Apparently Dennis the Menace was invented in 2 places at the same time. And I want to see what the story is. Got it. I have that tab open. I can read that later. Rules for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I was learning how to play. A rough drawing of a dinner. Oh, Harry, question mark? Guess I didn't know him anything that time. Throughout this book, there's tons of, oh, friend this, and cross it off. And that's good. I think they're all crossed off. Me and Andrew have to write a song called Amaretto in the style of Billy Joel. That'll be fun. Write my version of what Twilight should have been. I still need to flesh that out. I think I think I need to make a video about that. Watch Fleabag. I haven't watched Fleabag yet. I do want to. Read William Faulkner. I think it's Wild Palms. I think it's what it's called. I'm not sure. I do have to do that too. Patricia Highsmith I did read. Cross that off. Maybe I should just have a bigger book that has all these in it. All these little things that add up. I do have another book. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Serendipity. When happiness comes by chance. Yeah. All the facts about destiny that I bring up every time we hang out to show that I remember the things she tells me. I should probably copy these over to this other book. More money stuff. Yeah, that's it. Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers was recommended to me, and Chernobyl. And you know, there's so much content I need to consume, and it's just like it's hard to get myself to do it sometimes. I will watch these things. I think maybe it is a good idea to just make a tally of things I need to do, things I want to remember. I have a book here. My journal. But I used this half so far. I have this whole other half that maybe I'll just turn into a running list of things. I don't know. I'll do it on the backside. That's what I'll do. And I'll start copying over these to that book. Anyway, I'm going to be going over Andrews soon because Laura's joining for Traveler, so I'm going to do character creation with her. And then we're playing on Friday. And I have no clue what we're going to do. I haven't thought about it because I don't really even feel like a DM anymore because I've just been writing the story. So I'm going to have to put some work in to figure out what we're going to do. But I'll probably just prioritize atmosphere and vibe and let them take the lead. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll be back later tonight to talk about the rest of the day. And I will now segue myself into that. So here I am. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh. Yeah, we made traveler characters, and it was good, and had good conversation, and I came back here, and now I'm going to sleep. I just remembered I have a crossword, so I can go get that. I'll probably do that before I fall asleep. Writing, I think writing feels good, but I don't want to burn out on it, just like everything else. So I think I need diversity. And I'm going to try to, instead of writing a story, I'm just going to write lyrics. And I don't know, I'm going to try it just a little bit every day. I'm not going to make a song. I'm just going to write something that's lyrical rather than narrative. Or maybe I won't. That's what I think I should try. We'll see if I actually do it. Yeah, because I would like to be able to make songs on days where I don't feel like writing, so I feel like I still made something, and songs would be good for that. Yeah, these videos are nice. The videos keep me at like a baseline level of feeling like I'm doing something. I'm at least journaling, which is healthy and good. And yeah, this morning I was laying in bed and I was wondering. I was like, I was it's like, oh, I hear kids outside. I hear the trash truck. It must be like 7:30. I said I'll go back to sleep, and I know the alarm will wake me up at 8. But the alarm didn't wake me up, and I started just waking up naturally. I was like, okay, must just be like 7:40. I'll just get up before the alarm. It's like 8:15. I realized my phone died, and the alarm didn't go off. I'm glad I naturally woke up, or else it would have been late. Um, I don't think I did anything else today. I made the salmon. It was so good. I went through the book. It's a long video, but good content today. This will be entertaining when I watch back, look back at these videos, watch this one, however many years in the future it is. Yeah, I'm enjoying writing. I'm enjoying reading. I think I just like hopping around with things. So I wonder what's next. My dream would be that I can feel productive in taking care of myself. Like if I treat myself as the art project, maybe I'll exercise more and eat healthier and be healthier. But it's hard to do that. Anyway, that's it. I'm done talking. I'm not going to say another word for the rest of the night. Good night.